Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for the Caitanya Caritamrta reading. So we are here on the 12th, I believe it is on the 12th session as we go. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Sakshurun Miritam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namine Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Vancha Kalpa Tarupchecha Krupa Sindhupya Evacha Patitanam Bhavane Pyo Vaishnave Pyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Trivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Ramo Hare Hare. Welcome everyone again, and today we are going to continue Caitanya Caritamrta Adi Leela chapter 3. And the last time we just touched the sloka number 88. So we'll just go from there. Actually, I will read from 86 onwards. So now here it is really discussing about the nature of the demons versus the suras, asuras and suras. So now the faith, what it is saying in 86 was faithless believers do not see what is clearly evident, just as the owls do not see the rays of the sun. So here the context was, who can really see God? Who can see Krishna? Who can see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So that is where it's going. And 87 says, "Oh my Lord, those influenced by demoniac principles cannot realize you, although you are clearly the supreme by dint of your exalted activities, forms and characters and uncommon power, which are confirmed by all the revealed scriptures in the quality of goodness and the celebrated transcendentalist in the divine nature." So here, in a nutshell, what it is saying is, these demonic people will not even have any inclination to worship the Supreme Bhagavan, who is Sri Krishna. And actually for several reasons, including this, Lord Sri Krishna tries to hide himself in various ways. But nevertheless, his pure devotees know him as he is. So Krishna is not lost from his pure devotees, because he is in the heart, always actually shining and giving all the knowledge and intelligence for that devotee. So, O Lord, everything within material nature is limited by time, space, and thought. Your characteristics, however, being unequaled and unsurpassed, are always transcendental to such limitation. So because Krishna does not have any limitation. So, but you sometimes cover such characteristics by your own energy, because especially when Lord is really coming down as incarnations, he is not really fully manifesting all his powers, because every incarnation or every manifestation has certain reason behind. So that reason is always acted upon. So this is very important. That is why we can see differences among the different avatars, because their purpose was different. So that is why it's like, because Gurudev used to give a nice example of about all the incarnations is, because the moon is one. Moon is always same. But depending on the different phases, because that is how we are looking at. So it manifests partially or sometimes nothing on Amavasya, and then full on this Purnima. And so the moon is not really really shown to us to always in full. Similarly, moon is same. So that means avatars of Krishna are same. But we do not really see the full power because it is not really shown to everybody because of the purpose for which the avatars have really come down. Okay, now we will continue. Those whose nature is demoniac cannot know Krishna at any time, but he cannot hide himself from his pure devotees. There are two classes of men in the created world. One consists of the demoniac and the other of the godly. The devotees of Lord Vishnu are the godly, whereas those who are just the opposite are called demons. Because if you see the Swargaloka where many religions are really trying to really go and enjoy the heaven. Many religions, that's what they are actually targeting for. But actually there also in the heaven also you have suras and asuras. Devas and also demons are there. So no one can escape from there. So here if you see that even in the heavens, those who really worship Vishnu are called devas or suras. They are in the sattvic quality. Whereas the demons are called asuras. They do not worship Vishnu, but they worship the Lord's tamasic manifestation, who is Lord Shiva. So the whole fighting was exactly like this one only. So those devas and asuras have different worship. The deity worship is different. So asuras, that is devas worship the Lord Vishnu, and the others are demons who really worship Lord Shiva, who is playing the tamasic role. So now all these things are happening. So here in the statement it is saying that those devotees who really worship Lord Vishnu are godly. They are devas. But the demons will not worship Lord Vishnu. Like for example, even Caitanya, so he was against Caitanya and also Caitanya both. All the demons will be always against Lord Vishnu. So this is the standard thing that we will be hearing again and again in many Puranas. So now we are going to talk about how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually appeared for some external reasons and also for internal reason. Then we are right now dealing with, we are actually reading those about his external reasons of coming down to this earth. So there, Advaita Acharya is very important here now, very significant, who is none other than Mahavishnu and Sadashiva. So here it is saying Advaita Acharya Goswami is an incarnation of the Lord, but he came as a devotee. His loud calling was the cause for Krishna's incarnation. Whenever Sri Krishna desired to manifest his incarnation on earth, first he creates the incarnations of his respectable predecessors. So like father and mother and teachers, so they all will come first. Like when Lord Krishna descended, so before he actually descending, his father, his mother, and all his teachers, everybody, all the elders are supposed to be there, all will come early. Everything is all arranged by Yogamaya, and they come down. So now that's what the next sloka is talking about. Thus, respectable personalities such as his father, mother, and spiritual master all take birth on earth first. Madhavendra Puri, Ishwara Puri, Srimati Sachimata, Srila Jagannath Das Mishra all appeared with Sri Advaita Acharya. Because Advaita Acharya is he is elderly. And Advaita Acharya having appeared, he found the world devoid of devotional service to Krishna because people were engrossed in material affairs. So this is the problem. The problem even now, what is happening? What are we really seeing here? In fact, I don't know. Sometimes back I wrote some this thing, but I think I had somewhere. Anyway, so people are, all the WhatsApp and, I mean, so many, social media, they are all getting hooked up. And now this Mayic world, especially under this Mahamaya, all the Jivatmas are really going crazy. And they do not want to really do anything with spiritual topic. They have a very few, actually, luckily, because of whatever their previous sukruti, they really have the inclination to really hear some harikatha about the Lord, and or read something from. But the thing is, most of the people, they do not want to really, they don't have the interest at all. Everyone, that time also Advaitacharya, when he appeared, that time everyone was engaged in material enjoyment. Sinful activities. And some are sinful activities, and actually most are sinful activities, and some are virtuous activities, but they are not spiritual. Because opening eye hospital, opening school, and feeding the poor, I mean that's also good activity, but that's not really going to give Krishna. It is going to take you to heaven only, because those are not the real sukrutis. They are called virtuous activity, but nothing to do with the sukruti. So that time also no one was interested in the transcendental service of the Lord, which can give total relief from the repetition of birth and death. Actually, it is really so amazing that how people really go, totally misguided and going totally the opposite direction, so of Krishna. So Krishna is this side, and then Maya is this side, and everybody is running towards Maya side only. They are going the opposite direction. Anyway, so here something that reminded me also, I don't want to really forget. There was one question that actually came about this spiritual world which we are talking about. Because what is the goal? What is the goal of our life? Every jiva has to eventually attain the abode of Krishna, not the Brahman. So they have to go at least to Vaikunta, or above and stop most to actually Goloka Vrindavan. So in that aspect, there was one question that was raised. This is probably appropriate time to really to bring that in, because this should be the goal of the people, rather than engaged in material enjoyment and then getting born again and again in repeated birth and death and birth and death. That is about this. Where is Goloka? Because if you see the chart at the left side, you go all the way from all these unlimited Brahmandas, and then when you really come out of Brahmanda, you are liberated. Then you are actually going through, piercing through all these layers of elements, starting from all the way material elements, and then also mind, intelligence, false ego, everything, all piercing out. When you really come out, you are liberated, and you are qualified to get Brahman. Okay, so that is where up to that we all know. But then we have the Sadashiva Loka, that is Shiva Loka, then after that Vaikuntha Loka, but again it really goes on. So the question was, where is Goloka, and where is Goloka Vrindavan, and where exactly the division of Goloka, and inside is Goloka Vrindavan, and where Caitanya Mahaprabhu is there, which we are talking about, actually. So this Caitanya Caritamrta. So actually this picture that I used to show, it is not that clear actually. So, but I have another picture which I am going to show there. So if you really take, okay, now let us go through the order first, right? So all the way from the material world, when you come out, first thing what you really see is Brahman, that is the Braja river. Braja river is basically this, it is a partition between the spiritual world and the material world is actually Braja river. That is where the Brahman is really highly visible, and where Mahavishnu is really lying and breathing out Brahmanda. So he is floating on the Braja river. That is Mahavishnu. So that is a place where all the Brahma Jyoti, that is the Brahman, is predominantly visible there, and all the jivas who are really liberated, though really get to the Sayujya Mukti, they really get, just dissolved into this. Basically, it's like a big river, endless ocean, and you go there and then just gone, it's swallowed. That's it. Then that's it. You lose your identity, and no more. You are not anymore. That's it. I mean, you are there, but no nothing, no feeling, no identity. That's it. You won't really feel, it's like in a deep sleep. You don't know anything about you. So people really, lot of religion, especially Hinduism, they are all actually destined only to really go to these sleeping. They are really going for sleeping. That's all it is. So this is not the place where the devotees want to go. So past that is Shivaloka, that is Sadashiva Loka. And above that Sadashiva Loka is Vaikunda, that the realm of Vaikunda starts there. But there are some important things that you need to know about the naming of these different dimensions there. Vaikunda means that it's all related to Vishnu, Narayana, and also Krishna. But there are two parts of Vaikunda. It's lower Vaikunda, then the higher Vaikunda, Para Vaikunda. So that Para Vaikunda is basically what we are talking about, Goloka. But coming to Goloka, what is the level it really goes there? So now we touched from the Brahmajyoti, then I said that's actually Sadashiva Loka, then Vaikunda. This is Lakshmi Narayana's Vaikunda Loka. But now if we really go higher than that, then higher than that is Saket. Saket is where Lord Ram, Lakshmana, all the, and the Hanuman, they are all, that is a big world right there. Even though it is shown small, this is higher than Vaikunda actually. It is in a higher realm of the lower Vaikunda. That is lower Vaikunda is Lakshmi Narayana. Above that, this is very important now. You have to bring something here now. Where is Goloka? Because if you see this picture, okay, look at the right side now. So I just touched about the Ayodhya Dham, which is Lord Ram's Saket. That's called Ayodhya Dham also. Then comes Dwaraka Dham. Then Madhura Dham. Then Goloka Vrindavan. Then where is Goloka? Right? I used to talk again and again about Goloka and Goloka and Goloka, especially the outskirts of Goloka. So that is why, because some Shastras are not really that clear, but Gurudev has given very nicely about in this, because this book we followed. We have completed this series some time back, very completely. Hidden Path of Devotion, wonderful book from our Gurudev. No one can give this much detail. There we see that Goloka actually starts at Dwaraka. Very important. When we say Goloka outskirt, it's Goloka actually starts from Dwaraka. Because this book is basically nothing but other than this Ragavartma Chandrika, this hidden path of devotion that we already covered in full detail. Is nothing but this Ragavartma Chandrika. In fact, I have two prints of the same thing. It's basically the same thing, different version, because our Gurudev used to add more and more. So, okay. So anyway, so there we find Goloka actually starts from Dwaraka itself. So outskirt of Goloka is Dwaraka, Madhura, and also the portion above that. You see Goloka Vrindavan, but there also you see Goloka Vrindavan is where gopis and Radha Krishna, gopis, they all reside there only. That is not the place where Nanda Baba, Yashoda, and all the elderly gopis who really want to have parental affection to Krishna, they cannot go into the Vrindavan. So Goloka Vrindavan, when you see there, it is really taking more meaning to that. What that means is Goloka intensifying and Vrindavana is starting. So inside is actually Vrindavan. So that in the Vrindavan, what that normally means is Radha Krishna Leelas going on there, eternally going on. And you see on the left side, what is that? That is also part of Goloka Vrindavan. So Goloka Vrindavan, the Vrindavan side is basically where Radha Krishna Leela is happening. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also doing Leelas, which is not visible in the other diagram. If you see this diagram right there, if you see clearly, you will see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu there in yellow. The sannyasa dress. Actually, it's shown as yellow. Okay, so you will see here, but it's not clear. That place is called Swaita Dvipa, where Audurya, so because it's a different kind of Madhurya Leela, because it's not like Radha Krishna Leela, but it is actually higher dimension. So those associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be really living there, but in fact our Gurudev, my Gurudev, especially of course in the context, is having two forms. One form, he is actually serving as Ramana Manjari to Radha Krishna Leela. And in another form, he is associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he has two forms. So what that means now? When you say just Goloka, it actually, the outskirt of Goloka is Dwaraka and Madhura, and also the circle where all these the motherly gopis dear to Krishna, they are all living. Okay, so now Dwaraka, Madhura, and also Vrindavana, where the difference coming there is, you see there is the circle there, right? You see the circle there. That is actually the core, which has two parts. One is Swaita Dvipa of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the other one is the Vrindavan part. So Swaita Dvipa and Vrindavan, if we put together, it is Goloka Vrindavan. But when you say Goloka in a loose form in the scriptures, it means the outer skirts including Dwaraka and also Mathura. So this is how you have to understand, because otherwise you cannot really read, especially this hidden path of devotion, this book in Ragavartma Chandrika, you cannot understand because you will be confused, because it says that the way it explains is it will not be having any meaning. So Gurudev actually clearly said that yes, the Madhura and Dwaraka also called Goloka is outer skirts. Then Goloka Vrindavan is also outer skirt is there. Outer skirt is there where all the Nanda Baba, Yashoda and all the elderly gopis are there. Now you take Goloka Vrindavan, inside there are two, Swaita Dvipa and then Vrindavan. So this is how we have to understand. But again, knowing is one. But my emphasis is not always knowledge. Knowledge is secondary. Yeah, of course, it will help you. But what is important is we have to do the sadhana to realize it. You have to have suppose, that is the reason that normally, many devotees are not really going to be discussing about these Rasa Leelas and, all those Rasa Tattva, because what is the point in just doing big thesis about what is a honey? Honey, it has this property, it has that property, it has this kind of pH value, this kind of alkalinity, and this, it can cure this, it can cure that, it's sweetest, or whatever. Yes, you can write something like thousands of pages of thesis about honey. But one question is, have you tasted honey? No. Then what is the meaning of all this? So that is why when it comes to this kind of this thing, rather than trying to understand, which is good of course, but what is our main focus should be to really feel that, oh, when I am going to really have that dimension to manifest in my heart. So what should I do? Chant 64 rounds and 128 rounds and cry and cry and cry. Because without crying, nothing is going to happen. Realization is not going to come just by reading books after books after books. This is always, Gurudev always used to say that. Yes, you read the books, you really hear all the Harikatha, but you have to anger. Yes, you have to hear the Harikatha, you have to know, but you have to anger, which is more important again. So when that comes, then you will automatically feel, oh yes, this is what it is about. All right, yes, it is. Because you are tasting the honey now. So that should be the focus for us and everything will be fine. Okay? Anyway, so otherwise everyone was, okay, now Advaita Acharya, when he really came, okay, anyway, I don't know. I have something I wrote. I don't know whether I should really provide it. It's very, very old. Yeah, so what that one is about what is going on in this world, of course, including now. What is going on? People are just thinking, fooling themselves. I'm talking about those who are really gone to the Maya side. That's what I'm talking about. So the Maya side, and they think that, yes, I am in a cool paradise. I am in a cool paradise. Actually, we are going to print one book in Ilobu, in Nigeria. That is called Fool's Paradise. This is basically, that's about it. You can just probably, anyway, let me play. It's only 3 minutes if they want. I don't know whether it really makes much sense or not. Let me see.
I am in a cool paradise. I am in a cool paradise. I am in very cool paradise. I am in very cool paradise. I am very cool paradise. I chat on my many phones. I surf internet so many times. I chat on my many phones. I surf internet so many times. I watch YouTube, I watch my tube, I watch many late cool movies. I watch YouTube, I watch my tube, I watch many late cool movies. I am in a cool paradise. I am in a cool paradise. I am in very cool paradise. I am very cool paradise. I have my Facebook up to the tip. I have WhatsApp way to my gossip. I have my Facebook up to the tip. I have WhatsApp way to my gossip. I chat, gossiping all day. I spend all time wonderful way. I chat, gossiping all day. I spend all time wonderful way. I am in a cool paradise. I am in a cool paradise. I am in very cool paradise. I am very cool paradise. I eat dead and microwaved food. I drink soda for my tongue's good. I eat dead and microwaved food. I drink soda for my tongue's good. I eat eat and drink, I eat and drink, sitting on the couch all my day. I eat and drink, I eat and drink, sitting on the couch all my day. I am in a cool paradise. I am in a cool paradise. I am in very cool paradise. I am very cool paradise. Watching sports and soap is my life. Without it, how I spend my very life. Watching sports and soap is my life. Without it, how I spend my very life. No time, really no time, even for my own homework too. No time, really no time, even for my own homework too. I am in a cool paradise. I am in a cool paradise. I am in very cool paradise. I am very cool paradise.
So anyway, so that is how the whole Maya. So the whole world, if you see, this is what the world is. You see everywhere. Especially Bharat Bhumi, it is supposed to be so divine. But if you go there, your spirituality will be completely ruined. It is that bad. So that is why, at least by living in the holy places, like Brajdam or Navadvip Dham, we at least have some way of keeping engaged in the devotional activities. Otherwise, it's totally, you'll be ruined. So it is a very bad situation. So that sloka is the text 97. We are basically discussing the same thing. Keha pape, keha punye, kare vishaya boga, bhakti gandha nahi, yate yaya baba roga. Everyone was engaged in material enjoyment. Paradise, fool's paradise. Whether it is sinful or pious, but no Sukriti. No one was interested in the transcendental service of the Lord. Only because they don't have time even to see the soap operas. But unless one is actually interested in transcendental service of the Lord, where is the relief from repetition of birth and death? So Advaita Acharya was crying. He saw entire world to be engaged in activities with all the material, this whatever they were doing. There was no devotional service, no trace of devotional service or Krishna consciousness anywhere. The fact is that in this material world, there is no scarcity of anything except Krishna consciousness. Material necessities are supplied by the mercy of the Supreme Lord. We sometimes feel scarcity because of our mismanagement. But the real problem is that people are out of touch with Krishna consciousness. That's what this is. This is Srila Prabhupada is writing. I'm reading few lines here and there. Everyone is engaged in sense enjoyment. But people have no plan for making ultimate solution to their real problem, which is birth, disease, old age, and death. Because they are always, every day is going on. And tomorrow I am going to live. Okay, another day I am going to get. Another day I am going to get. And every day the sun is going to come, reminding you, hey, another day is given for you. It is in your hands as how good you are going to use it or how bad you are going to lose it is up to you. It is your choice. So if you really try to make use of this day so that to really put an end to this suffering that we are going through birth after birth, disease, old age and death. These miseries These four miseries are called bhava roga, or material diseases. They cannot be cured unless one comes to Krishna consciousness. Because you are trying to be happy with your family. Oh yeah, I have a family. What family? Did you bring your family? Where did you actually? Where did you bring? Where did you arrange everything by yourself before you were born here? It's all forced because of your karma. And you are unnecessarily bringing children and children souls after souls, and and just for your enjoyment, but the same children who really come are going to be burden for you. Therefore, now Krishna consciousness is the only and the greatest benediction of human society. So anyway, just two more quickly. So seeing the activities of the world, the Advaita Acharya felt compassion and began to ponder how he could act for the people's benefit. Because everybody was in the grim clutches of Maya. It's like the first class prisoners of this material world. And they are wrongly thinking themselves that this world and these relations and everything belongs to them. And this is the number one fool. They are number one fools. They are completely in ignorance. So this is the way Acharya, Advaita Acharya is seeing all this. Oh, what happened? And then he thinks, if Sri Krishna were to appear as an incarnation, he himself could preach devotion by his personal example. Who other than the Lord can be the best example of his own devotee? So for that he arranged nicely. That is why he really begged Radharani, oh Radhe, I am going to do some very important operation on this world. I want favor from you only. Only by your mood, I can do this. Otherwise, I cannot do this. I don't have any power. I cannot change these people. But you can. Please give me your mood. What is the mood? As the topmost devotee of myself. So Radharani is the topmost devotee of Krishna. So because Krishna wanted to really appear as the devotee, as a devotee, and then by example to really teach the world how to be the best disciple, best devotee of Krishna. For that he needed the help from Radharani. So Advaita Acharya is thinking about all these. And then also he remembers in this age of Kali, there is no religion other than the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. But how in this age will the Lord appear as an incarnation? So like that he was thinking. So with that we will stop here. So we just touched text number 100. So I will put a mark there and we will continue from tomorrow. Okay. Any questions? Any questions if you want to ask? Because it's supposed to be 30 minutes, so we sometimes go a little more than that. Any questions? Okay. So
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Actually, Gurudev, I do not have any question, but I just want a request from you. Actually, it's not a request, it's a request. Though we are hearing so many harikatas from you, we do not know Radha, we do not know Krishna, we don't know Caitanya Mahaprabhu. But by your mercy, you are telling all this. But Gurudev, without your mercy, how can we fit this? Gurudev, we hold you tight. Please kindly do not leave us aside. Because without your mercy, how can we feed all this? How can we feed this nectar? This nectar is very deep. But without the mercy of the honey seller, how can we get the honey? Gurudev, kindly please do not leave us aside in this
Sure. Yeah, this is the will of Srila Gurudev. That is why we are doing all this. Remember, I did not want to do this eye operation because I was not able to serve my Gurudev with my full power. So now this world is open for me. It's so clear. I don't have to wear any glass. For driving or wherever it is. Only when you read any book or something, so that's reading glass. That's it. Yes, I am here. It's not me. It's only Gurudev is actually giving to you all. It's nothing belongs to me. I am just a microphone. That's all it is. Whatever he taught, whatever he is actually he wants to give to everybody. That's what is actually happening. It is his will and power. I don't have anything. So I am just a small, humble, small guy. I am zero. I am just conveying whatever that he really wants me to really do. And in that, yes, definitely Gurudev has really blessed, especially Nigeria. I will tell you again and again. Nigeria is coming really, really good. Yes, because I remember, I'm thinking about even now, churches are inviting us to do Nama Sankirtan in their churches. Because by seeing this book, beyond all religions, that book, like Ilobu Temple, right? Yeah, the Damodar, you are there. You have been distributing and it is reaching to the hands where now look at here. Now they even come to understand. Jesus Christ was none other than he was just a devotee. Then he really came to India. All these, missing 12 years or so, he was there in India. And how did he get the last name as Christ? Christ is Christos in their language. Christos is same thing as Krishna. So when he was in the Puri Jagannath, because record is there. He visited there. He was there for 6.5 years. Jesus Christ was there. Then he also had some problem in the some caste, whatever it is, something. He could not enter in the temple. Some problems were there, but he really accepted Krishna as the Father. That is why he put the Christ, because nobody knows. Then he went to Kashmir. And now this information is now reaching Africa also. Africans are also, they are really talking about, wow, Jesus Christ was in India. And now look at here how our Gurudev has really empowered in a way that we are trying to reach out and out, because it's all his will. It will happen. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted. His name, Krishna's name will be there far and wide, everywhere it will go. And it is happening. And you are also part of it. Yes. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I am taking more time. Okay. So again, we will continue tomorrow. You have any other questions? Anyone have any question? Okay. All right. Okay. So now I will